Okay, hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is gonna be a new makeup releases video, which happens every week on Wednesday, and I'm so glad you're joining me here because I have nice things to share with you. I'm so excited because I love to talk about makeup, as you know. So yeah, every information, everything, my sources and the original creator Samantha March, you are finding in the description box down below, as well as the makeup I'm wearing and everything I'm talking about. So yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm just gonna scooch over to the side, see if I fit into the frame. All right, let's fire up my Instagram and let's go right into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about this week is actually Maybelline. And Maybelline is one of my most favorite drugstore brands, honestly, because they provide me with my holy grail foundation that I'm using right now, which is the Superstay foundation. And they're coming out with a new foundation, which is this one right here. And this picture, though, is very misleading. Actually, when I saw this picture first, I thought, well, wait a minute, this is not good, you know, because when you see the shade range, this is so not smart to use this as a picture like for promotion. Why? Anyway, the outrage already started to, you know, roll in in the comment section, and then they said, wait, there are 24 shades. So this is just, I don't know, is it 16, 2, 4, 6, 8? Yeah, this is the 16 shades. So altogether there are 24 shades, and apparently there are lighter shades and there are darker shades. Why they chose to use this picture to show what they have instead of like giving us a good range of, or everything, show us everything, right? So I don't understand, but I'm sure, I hope they had some kind of a reason. Anyway, so this is their foundation, and this is supposed to be a flawless coverage, full coverage protective makeup that also has some protection factor in it, which is nice, especially for the summer, even though I personally wear sun protection factor all the time. During the winter, if I'm in, if I'm out, sun protection factor is the most important thing for anti-aging. So yeah, so that's that, and it will retail for $11 per tube, and it's like a squeezy tube, which is nice. I like it actually more than the pump thingies. So yeah, so that's the foundation. Next thing I want to talk about is from ColourPop, and I'm actually gonna go and pop in and out of ColourPop because I think I have 3 releases from ColourPop that I want to talk to you about, but they are not in order here on my list. And I'm not gonna scroll back and forth because it's just, you know. Alright, so ColourPop is coming out with this. They just launched this big box of lippy sticks, and they're all together, let me check, they're all together 48 lippy sticks, and 10 of them are new shades. And when I was reading through the names or the descriptions of those new shades, I was like, oh. Listen to this. Fresh peachy nude, deep rosy pink, vivid blue pink, bold watermelon pink, muted berry, bright strawberry pink, mid-tone fuchsia, true blue red, vibrant coral red, vivid pink coral. I was drooling. By the end of the list, I was like, wow, Leorah, what's happening to you? I'm so getting into this, and I've told you, my friend who is a lipstick addict, she has totally turned my life around. I never thought I would like lipsticks. When I started my channel, I was maximum wearing a gloss, and I always made sure to say when I did a makeup look on camera that I'm not into this, and I don't like this, and I don't la 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 la. And now I think I need this box. I totally need this box. You know, I don't have any lippy sticks. I have one item from ColourPop, which is the Rendezvous palette. That's all I have. So I could, wow. That would be great. Anyway, this retails for $150, so that's the reason why I won't get it. But you can have 10% off with, I think, the code Beauty Cult, and that brings it down to like 135 shekels. That's my currency in my country. I wish it would be, but it's $135 with using a discount code. Anyway, so this is lovely. I love that. If I had unlimited funds, I would get this. Totally. Anyway, so moving on before I get too super drooly. So this is a new brand, and this is called Yummy Cosmetics, and they're coming out with their very first palette, and it looks like this. So this is called the Blissful Treat palette, and I must say that this is cute. I mean, I don't like the palette itself, but the color choices I think are nice. All those pinks and reds are maybe a little bit too similar, but other than that, I think they have a nice range there, a nice story. Plus, though, no, not plus, but though, the 3 plus glitters on the bottom are, don't like that too much. I don't know why brands keep doing that, because I don't think I've heard any YouTubers say, wow, I'm really living for the pressed glitters. I don't know. I don't know anyone who does. There are also shimmers in the palette, there are mattes in the palette, and those 3 pressed glitters, which is the bottom row, except that pinky coral shade, which is a shimmer. Anyway, so this is going to retail for $24, and it is it already available, or are they sneak peeking it? Wait, let me just check this for you. As far as I can tell, this is already live on their website. So if you like this, then go ahead. I mean, I understand that shape of the palette itself. I'm personally not into this. For me, this is kitty makeup, but the colors itself look nice, and I just wanted to introduce a new brand. So this is Yummy Cosmetics. I don't know, the name itself, I think this is also a little bit silly. I don't know, but maybe they're going for this food themed kind of a thing, and that's why I say Yummy Cosmetics. I don't know. We shall see when they come out with more stuff. If they're going into the food related area, then it's thin ice with me, so you better behave. Anyway, so this is that, and color range wise, I really like it. Alright, next thing is also a new brand, and that is the Rosewood Cosmetics, and I wanted to show you this. These are their lip glosses, and they just look so gorgeous. They almost look like this plasticky kind of paint that you can buy in the hardware store, like paint for, I don't know, do you know what I mean? Like, it looks so full of coverage and so rich that it almost looks like that cannot possibly be lip gloss, but they say it is, and especially the shade, the lowest one, it's so beautiful, and also the one in the middle that is like a fuchsia, kind of above the 2 browns. Yum. Anyway, so that is that. They really look nice. Like it very much. Rosewood Cosmetics. Next thing I wanted to show you is from Zoeva, and Zoeva is coming out with their Summer Glow collection, which will launch on July 1st, and this is the highlighter blush kind of a palette that they're coming out with for now. I think they're going to be also liquid highlighters, as far as I can tell from this post, but this is for now the palette that they show us, and I actually think that this is really beautiful, especially that deep golden shade that's called Ablaze in the top left in the bottom left corner is super pretty, and also the one to the very right, the Red Sea. Love it so much. Love it. I mean, I don't know, I'm totally into blushes, I'm totally into lipsticks, I'm totally into like highlighter palettes and everything in palettes. I love palettes. I love blush palettes and highlighter palettes and bronzing palettes, and I don't know what's happening with me. I don't know. Like, if you subscribe to me at the very beginning of my channel because of everything I stood for then, you might need to reconsider because I'm all over the place. I think that is amazing. I love that. I love that I'm not so stuck in one thing anymore. I think I'm growing up, or I'm growing old. But I guess I'm growing up. So that is that. And yeah, so this is gonna launch July 1st, and I think it's super pretty. I do not have a price, but it's nice. Wow, I'm so good at this. All right, the next highlighter palette is from Morphe, and this is the new Morphe Star Blazer highlighter palette. It retails for $22. We have an iridescent pink, we have a gleaming rosé, we have a glistening iced gold, we have glimmering golden pink, we have a lustrous peachy gold, iced bronze, and a true golden gleam, and a polished copper. I think I want to meet a person who is in charge of just describing colors. I want to meet a person like this, and I want to spend a whole week with that person and just speak about colors. Please, can someone do that for me? Because I want to learn how to describe colors so it sounds like poetry. I want that. I need to learn that. Anyway, so this is $22. In that same summer release is going to be also a brush set. No, it's 12 brushes for $29, and then there's another brush set, which is eye and face brushes, which is 20 pieces for $78. Okay. All right, then we're gonna go back to ColourPop, and ColourPop had a collaboration some time ago with Kathleen Lights, and she had a palette with ColourPop that was called, it was the Zodiac palette, and they're announcing now that the eyeshadows from that Zodiac palette are now also available as singles. So if you want to do a palette by yourself, a magnetic palette, and you really like those shadows and yours are empty or whatever, so you can feel free to go ahead and buy those. They are $7 each. Okay, next thing is Makeup Revolution. This is gonna be great. Okay, so this is apparently a wild animal kind of a release, which is in itself spectacular. All right, so we have the Integrity palette, which is an eyeshadow palette with a zebra print. Then we have the Fierce palette, which is an eyeshadow palette with a tiger print. Then we have the Courage palette, which is an eyeshadow palette with a leopard print. And then we have two different brush sets. Anyway, so so I was looking at the palettes. So the leopard palette sort of made sense, the outside with the inside. The tiger palette sort of made sense, the outside with the inside. And then let's go to the zebra palette. Have you ever seen a zebra like this? Really? I was just grinning all over the place when I saw this, because if you're already going that way, then why a zebra? Then take I don't know, some colorful bird or something, but I don't get it. Anyway, I would really like to order a zebra like that, because my zebras have red ribbons. You have no idea what I'm talking about. You have to go back in my channel, because I did a video about this. That I would be the zebra that has a red ribbon on its head. So, just saying. You'll find it on the thumbnail. Alright, so that was that. They are all retailing for $15 each. If I could be 100% positive that the quality would be there in those eyeshadows, then I would order something, because the price is unbeatable. But I don't know, some people say it's okay, some people say it's horrible, some people are sort of not committed this way or that way, and that's just not good enough for me, you know. I need a little bit more than that, even if it's only $15, because honestly, I think with Makeup Revolution, in order to get free shipping, I have to spend $80. So I'm not going to save money, and then when it comes into the country, I must probably have to pay taxes on it. So for me, it's not going to be $15. So I want this to work, and I cannot take the risk that this is not good then, you know. So anyway, going back to ColourPop, because I told you we're gonna pop in and out. I'm, by the way, in an extremely good mood. I had a lot of iced coffee right before I started filming, and I had a very, very big piece of watermelon, so just be warned, I might have to take a break. But you know, I told you I'm filming without my fan on, and I need to keep myself cool somehow, but I'm human, so I might need to take a break. Anyway, so this is ColourPop again, and they're coming out with the California Love collection, which is a ultra blotted lips in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shades, and then we have a BFF volumizing mascara in 2 different shades, and the California Love eyeshadow palette. So while I'm not too super crazy about this palette, I'm already beyond the stage of knocking this completely, because I think I'm at the point where I can just let it pass and just say, okay, so I don't need this. I don't need it. I don't need the pressed glitter in there. Again, I don't get why we're still doing this. But other than that, I really do believe that a lot of people would look amazing in this. And I would think that I would look amazing in this. Do I need it? No. But yeah, it's there for you if you want. All right. Do I have prices? Do I have prices? No, I don't. All right. Wait, maybe in this post, let me just check one more time here. No, I don't have prices. I know there are discount codes again, but I don't have prices here. But I'm sure you can find it on their website. All right. So next thing is from Nabla, and Nabla. Okay, ColourPop, what we just saw, a neutral palette that is still vibrant and golden and interesting, sort of on its own level. That's nice. Okay, so now let's put Nabla here, which is, that's a different level of nice. Anyway, so they're coming out with mini eyeshadow palettes. I think they're calling it the Cutie palettes, and they have 6 shadows each. There are of course shimmers and mattes in those palettes, or these baby palettes, because they still have to grow. I'm personally, as you probably know, I'm personally not into these very tiny small palettes. Make it double, I can live with it, but 6 shadows. What am I going to do with this? After 2 days, I'm running out of stuff to do, you know? So if I were to go away for a weekend and I can only take like a tiny palette, I would maybe consider something like this, but I know I can't. Anyway, so the left palette you see there, which is the nude palette, I think they call it Champagne Supernova palette, is I think super boring for my personal taste. The Coral palette, which they call Coral palette, is a little bit more interesting, but I have to say that in that whole palette there's only 1 coral shade. So to call it a coral palette for just 1 coral shade is a little bit, you know, stretching it, I think. Okay, so this will be available July 4th. And you can order it on the Nabla website. There's also going to be 2 lip glosses or liquid lipsticks. One is Coral, which is really beautiful. The other one is Champagne, which is, yeah, you know, whatever you like. And then there is also a makeup bag and a brush set. So the whole thing, do I have a price? I don't think I have prices ever. Do I have ever prices? Sorry. Okay, 2 things about MAC Cosmetics. Okay, so they're sneak peeking the Extra Dimension Skin Finish highlighter palette trio palettes. 3 different palettes. The Galaxy Glow, the Among the Stars, and the Constellation Dreams. So they look nice. They look really nice, honestly, especially the one, wait, let me check. Do I know which one that is? No, I don't know. The one that is standing upright with the peachy shades, of course. I'm totally into peachy highlighters. That one is really interesting, and I might go and check this one out. If I do end up buying it, I'll let you know. Most probably not though, because I have similar highlighters, and I would probably save my money for something that, you know, would bring something new to my collection. I would just buy this for the obsession of having peachy highlighters. So I don't know. I don't think I would do that, but just in case, if I do, I'll let you know. All right, the next thing from MAC is a collaboration with Mary J. Blige. And actually a couple days ago, they just sneak peeked that they are coming out with one lipstick, or they showed that they came out with one lipstick. And now yesterday, when I was compiling all the things that I wanted to talk about, I saw this post here where they said, there is more. And of course there's got to be more. Why would they have a collaboration with one lipstick, right? So so they are having 24 matte lipsticks, and in a, you know, special packaging, whatever. I don't care about packaging, but yeah, so they have 24 lipsticks with Mary J. Blige, and it's called Love at First Swipe, which is cute. I don't really relate to her as a, I think she is a singer, right? Because I don't, it was like non-existent in my life, but anyway, I know that she exists, and I'm happy she gets to collaborate with MAC, and yeah, looks really cute. And after all, apparently I'm into lipsticks now, so I might go and check them out. Anyway, then there is something that I wanted to show you, which I was like, ugh, and it has even nothing to do with food. It's a collaboration between Wet n Wild Beauty and Pac-Man. I think it's called Pac-Man. It's a limited edition collaboration. I don't know. It's a palette. Wait. The collection includes eyeshadow brushes, the Game Over color palette. Then there are, I don't know, 4 lip glosses. Then there is a lip balm, a lip scrub. Then there is a powder brush. Then there is a blush palette and a what is that? Power Palettes highlighter and a Power Palettes bronzer. So I'm sure all of this is connected to Pac-Man, which is, I guess, a computer game. This annoys me like nothing else. Stuff like this annoys me just as well as the Mario collection. I don't remember who that was. The Super Mario thing, or the I don't know, all of this like Disney and I don't know. I'm too old for this. Plus, you know what? If there are people who grew up playing this game, maybe. But I grew up playing outside. We rode our bikes. We built huts in the forest. We had, you know, we had to use our fantasy. So, and I had a very good childhood. And I never had a computer till I was a couple years into my marriage. So never missed it, never needed it, and then at some point I needed it, but okay. I didn't need it as a kid at all, so, you know. Anyway, this is not for me, definitely not. Do I have a price for this one? I'm just giving it another try. I thought I had. Yeah, the whole thing retails for $70. Alright, not for me, but just showing you that it is out there. And actually the last 2 things that I want to finish the video for today are going to be my highlights. So the first one is from Sun Queen Cosmetics, and it's the Reef palette. And this is so beautiful. And do you remember a couple weeks back they had the Citrus Garden palette? Was it called Citrus Garden? I spoke about this too, and I loved it. And I'm gonna include a picture of the Citrus Garden palette here too. And I said, this is how it's done. This is how a citrus garden looks, because I know, because I live here, we have citrus gardens. We have orchards that, you know, citrus orchards. This is how it looks. So very well done. Sun Queen Cosmetics is, as far as I remember, a Australian indie brand, and lovely. So Reef also obviously fits very well into their sphere. Does one say that? Sphere or realm or Australia? The Reef. Wait, I just lost my page. Here we are. Okay, so this is the Reef palette. It's 15 shades inspired by the deep sea. The price is $29.50. I assume this is US dollars. I assume. And one can have 20% off. Yeah, it is US dollars, because it's 55 Australian dollars. Anyway, so this looks amazing. I love this palette. It's super beautiful. And I can totally see how this is connected to underwater world. You know, corals and seaweed, and does one say seaweed or seagrass? Something like that. And the water, and like golden fish. Or like the golden sunshine coming through the water thing. You know what I mean? The top of the water. I'm killing myself with the English. You have to forgive me. It's just not my mother tongue, so what can I do? But I'm sure that you understand what I'm saying. Very well done. Love it. It's one of my highlights for today. And the other one is from Ruby May Cosmetics. And Ruby May Cosmetics, I think I featured 2-3 weeks ago. We had those like the Brights palette, and do I have them here somewhere? Wait, let me check if I can tell you. Yeah, so I'm going to include the pictures just to remind you what we spoke about. So this was the Mood palette, the Brights palette, and the Vibes palette. And I think they were also back then when they came out my favorites of the week. Very, very pretty. Still love them. So now they're coming out. Let me go back to the other page with the Purple Kush palette. So cute. Look at this palette. Ah, love this. This is so pretty. I don't really know much about this palette, just that it is super pretty, and it retails for, wait, $28, and love it. I think you can also have discount codes for like 20% off, if I remember right. But Ruby May Cosmetics is onto something. Love it so much. So I think this is gonna be it for this week. I think this is it. Well, we sped through this like, wait. I'm in such a good mood, girls. But I'm so hot. You must think that I'm super silly today. I'm just really, really happy because I'm still alone with my kids. I have another week to go. Like when you see this, I think in a little bit less than another week my husband comes back. I'm in the middle of my final exams. On that Wednesday when you see this, I'm gonna have another exam, and also on your tomorrow. So I'm super stressed, and I have so much going on with also like year-end things for the kids, and like every child has a year-end party, and I don't know how to do it. I really don't. So I have to keep laughing and smiling and being happy because, you know, I have to. There is just no other choice because that's what moms do. Anyway, so that's what it was for today. Let me just give another shout out for my favorites for today, which is the Sun Queen Cosmetics Reef palette. Super beautiful, super well done. Sun Queen Cosmetics, thumbs up big time, as well as Ruby May Cosmetics. My blessings to you, Sun Queen Cosmetics and Ruby May Cosmetics. May you always sparkle and shine, and I love what you're doing. So with that being said, let me know what you thought about this video. Was I too much today? No, you know what? I'm not gonna ask this question because why go there? Because, you know, I just like being happy. There is so much sadness in the world, and why not being happy and enjoying this, right? I need to cool myself down, seriously. So if you want to go on this journey with me and spend the summer with me on my channel while I'm suffering in this very small studio of mine through the heat, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you like the video, then give it a like. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As I told you, you find all the information about this video in the description box. And besides that, I'm gonna see you here tomorrow for a very, very nice makeup tutorial. You're gonna enjoy this. Come back tomorrow for that video, and up until then, love you so much. Go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.